Well, people of the internet, that certainly did not take long. Just a few days after we got official news on the Hogwarts Legacy character creator, with a brief snippet shared by Chandler Wood, along with some very fancy clothing for the game, we now have a leak, a major leak, guys. And in terms of leaks, this is about as close to official as it gets. And honestly, I mean, considering all the actual legitimate news that we've gotten about Hogwarts Legacy lately, I kind of forgot about leaks, but yeah, they're still a thing. So why do I say this one is so legit? Well, this was posted on Reddit, and we got to give credit to the user Opal Element on Reddit, as they are the one who found this. And essentially what we have here is some text that was hidden within the code of the official Hogwarts Legacy website. That's why I say it's about as close to official as it gets, but there is a pretty big caveat with this, and we're going to talk about that. Now, by the time this video comes out, or maybe by the time you're seeing it, it is very possible that these words will no longer be hidden within the code. And on most browsers, I know for sure this works on Chrome because that's how I tested it. You can push Control-U, Command-U if you're on a Mac, and then that's going to show you the full HTML code of that website. So you'll notice a lot of the familiar words are words that you actually see on the page itself. Now, I have no idea how they found this, if they're just a coder who was kind of scrolling endlessly or if they started searching for specific things, but because they have already found these words, now you can just do Control-F or Command-F if you're on a Mac, and you can search for these 8 terms that all appear. 1, Thestral Mount. 2, Dark Arts Cosmetic Pack. 3, Dark Arts Battle Arena. 4, Dark Arts Garrison Hat. 5, 72 hours early access to the game. 6, Kelpie Robe. 7, Steel Case. And 8, Floating Ancient Magic Wand with Book. Now, this user also mentions that there are some separate labels of digital only and digital deluxe only, which is a clear indication of a plan for having multiple versions of this game, quite possibly a collector's edition as well, even though, I gotta be clear here, we do not see the word collector's edition used anywhere. And all those items there, I think it's pretty clear that most of them are digital in-game items. But when it comes to the steel case and the floating ancient magic wand with book, those two certainly sound more like physical items to me, which I think would be part of a collector's edition. So now, I mentioned there was a big caveat here. What's the big caveat? Well, the caveat is that just because this appears on the Hogwarts Legacy website, hidden within the code, even though we know, hey, this definitely came from WB, came from Avalanche, it is official in those terms, it hasn't been announced. So all this means is that these words were at some point in their plans. Now, they could have put this in there as a placeholder. This could have been the coder actually testing things out, the person who designs their website. They could be typing these in to see, okay, we're going to test this out. We're going to see how this would show up. They could actually have been planned at some point. And this could be the exact announcement that we get here in a few days, weeks, months, who knows, of certain extras, of certain DLC, of certain pre-order bonuses that could be associated with different versions of the game. But again, it has not been made official. It has not been announced. So these are all subject to change. There could be more here that we don't even see on this list that they're going to add when they finally do, or if they do, hopefully they do announce a collector's edition. But my point here is there could be more than what's on this list, there could be less, or it could actually be this exact list. So as exciting as this is, and I'm not going to give my usual take it with a grain of salt because I think you could take this one as being pretty reliable considering where it was found, you do have to just keep in mind that this stuff may never see the light of day. These plans could be completely scrapped. Now, I'll link this Reddit post down in the description below. I highly encourage you to read through the entire post because it explains how they found this. And this user has also done a great deal of research to kind of look at some of the things that WB has done in the past. They speculate that the steel case could potentially be a Best Buy exclusive. I really hope not. I really hope not. I hope that we are getting a full kind of big collector's edition for Hogwarts Legacy. And they also speculated how these in-game digital items may work, because obviously if they're giving them away as a bonus of some kind for either pre-ordering or buying an extra edition, then there has to be something special about them. Are they going to be locked away to only people who buy that version? Personally, I don't think so. I think instead, they're going to be something that you can unlock early, and then everyone else will be able to get later in the game by playing it naturally. We already know they've confirmed no microtransactions are in the game at all, so you don't have to worry about that. And also, it seems, I don't think we can say this is confirmation, but this seems to be a pretty strong indicator that Thestral mounts will also be in the game. So in addition to being able to ride on Hippogriff, in addition to being able to ride by Broomstick, it seems that we are able to add Thestral to that list as well. Hopefully we will get something officially official soon, but until then you can check out my speculation of what I would absolutely love to see in a Hogwarts Legacy Collector's Edition. I posted it on the right side of your screen now. You guys know where to find all the latest Hogwarts Hogwarts Legacy news, theories, and discussion right here, youtube.com/RetroRaconteur. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.